Good morning as we welcome you back to CBS 2 News this morning and streaming on CBSN New York at this very moment. It's 5:22. Get that salt loaded up. This city will not be caught like it was back in November, unprepared. The salt spreaders are out and have been out, it seems like, for the last couple of weeks. There's salt everywhere in the city. It's 5:22. Traffic and weather on the tubes. John?
I think the real test is going to be Saturday night into Sunday. During the day, Sunday, you know, that's when you want to be really, really cautious, smart, and watch everything. Light snow and 30 right now, winds out of the northeast at 6. You've got leftover flakes, some mixing this morning. You're fine for the afternoon rush, and numbers are going to be high. Sandy Hook seeing a little bit more snow. There through the Amboys, up around to Staten Island, down into parts of Ocean County. Light snow, slippery driveways, sidewalks here over into parts of Connecticut. A few more snow showers to wrap up this morning. And then we get a break before we see the next system. Please remember, it's early snow Friday, then you're okay. Saturday night through a good part of your Sunday, that's when you're going to be dealing with a lot of challenges as far as getting around. And then the concern Monday, even though it's dry in the atmosphere, there could be widespread ice. Ugh, I hate this. Alex, how much do you hate about your report?
All right. So if you're traveling right now, we have some things that we want to discuss here in the Bronx. An accident has a lane blocked on the southbound side of the Major D, and you'll find that at 149th Street. We're seeing some delays now back to Yankee Stadium. And then in Newark, an accident has 2 lanes closed on the southbound side. It's in the truck lanes of the Turnpike at exit 14. Also, a 45-mile-per-hour speed restriction on the entire length of the Turnpike, the Garden State Parkway, as well as Route 78 for salting operations. Alternate side parking is in effect today citywide. Be safe. Don't text and drive. Chris Murray, back to you.
Okay, Alex, thanks. In sports, the Islanders stay red hot on the ice.
Otis Livingston has the highlights, but first a look ahead to tonight's games.
Good morning, everyone. Coming up tonight, the Islanders will be in D.C. to take on the defending champion Capitals, and the Nets will be in Orlando. Knicks and Wizards in London, and it comes down to the wire. Knicks down 1. Noah Vonleh with the baby hook. Knicks back on top. Last chance for the Wizards. Thomas Bryant for Washington. Great block by Alonzo Trier. Not quite. Play reviewed, correctly ruled a goaltend. The Knicks once again can't close it out. They lose it 101-100 in London. Rangers hosting the Blackhawks, and there was a little Heedle-mania at the Garden. Philip Heedle with the highlight reel goal. And speaking of highlights, Henrik Lundqvist collected his career win number 445, tying him for 6th all-time in NHL history. The Rangers with the victory 4-3. Islanders hosting the Devils at the Old Barn in Nassau. All Isles in this one. Jordan Eberle makes it 3-0 Islanders in the first. They make it 10 wins in their last 12 games with the 4-1 victory over the Devils. I'm Otis Livingston, and that's your CBS 2 Sports Update.
All right, Gladys Knight is taking the midnight train to Georgia, Mercedes-Benz Stadium.
The legendary soul singer will sing the national anthem at the Super Bowl. The 7-time Grammy Award winner is returning to her hometown of Atlanta for Super Bowl 53. In a statement, Knight said she's proud to use her voice to unite and represent our country. And you can watch the Super Bowl on February 3rd right here on CBS 2.
In our Health Watch, staying active can help seniors stay sharp mentally. A new study from Chicago's Rush University Medical Center finds that the daily movement, including simple household chores like cooking and cleaning, helps slow dementia. Researchers also found that increased daily activity helped improve motor and memory skills. The new study was published in the online issue of Neurology.
A new report is prompting concerns about U.S. food safety. The U.S. Public Interest Research Group claims recalls of hazardous meat and poultry have gone up 83% over the last 6 years. 1 in 6 Americans get sick each year from eating contaminated food, with at least 3,000 deaths each year.
We should be able, as Americans, to trust that the food we buy is safe. There are opportunities to improve and hold companies liable when they are violating food safety plans.
The report recommends the FDA require testing on the water used to irrigate produce for hazardous pathogens like E. coli. Both the FDA and the USDA did not comment on this report.
Well, the time is now 5:26. Still ahead on CBS 2 and CBSN New York. Minimum wage workers in New Jersey could soon see a bump in pay. So how much? We'll break down those numbers for you.
Also, a growing number of homeless people camping out at LIRR stations. What happened to the pricey program that was supposed to help them?
And taking a live look outside right now. Be careful on those roads this morning. Snow's coming down in some areas, but it will soon clear out. Then another storm is on its way for tomorrow night. That's the bigger of the two. CBS 2 News this morning continues right after this.